Lamar's latest album, GNX, debuts at #1 on the Billboard 200 charts.
Drake and fans lose it, then crash out over Kendrick Lamar's GNX album going double platinum. The internet is a battlefield, ablaze with digital fire. Kendrick Lamar's GNX just struck double platinum, and the ensuing chaos isn't just a spectacle, it's a meticulously crafted narrative. But is this chaos organic, or a calculated assault? A strategic maneuver in the high-stakes game of hip-hop dominance? A digital war rages, pitting titans against each other. Their every move scrutinized, their every word dissected. What you're about to witness will challenge your very perception of success. Obsession.
Seems like Drake may be down, but he's not out. At a recent tour stop in Melbourne, Australia, Drake changed the lyrics on his hit song Knife Talk from Beef is Live, spoiler alert, this N-word dies, to Beef is Live, spoiler alert, I never die.
And the darker, often unseen underbelly of online fandom, where loyalty can morph into something far more sinister. First, let's dissect Luther. It wasn't just a hit, it was a cultural phenomenon, seizing the #1 spot with undeniable traction. Yet, almost immediately, accusations surfaced, whispers turning into roars, Spotify allegedly removing streams, implying irregular streaming practices, a polite way of saying manipulated numbers. From a narrative of organic triumph to one of alleged subterfuge, is this a simple case of envy, the bitter taste of defeat? Or is there a more insidious plot at play? A coordinated attempt to undermine Kendrick's achievement?
The rival between two of rap music's biggest stars, Drake and Kendrick Lamar, is entering a dramatic new chapter. Drake's company has filed 2 legal actions.
The raw numbers, the cold, hard data, speak volumes. But the narratives woven around them? Those are always in flux, always subject to interpretation. In this digital age, where perception is reality, those narratives can escalate rapidly, fueled by algorithms and amplified by social media. Who truly controls the story? And what are their motivations? Then there's Drake, the ever-present figure, the architect of his own narrative. His legal clash with UMG hangs in the balance, a high-stakes gamble with potentially seismic consequences. Monday's court ruling isn't just a legal formality.
He's in his first-person shooter mood as he files legal action against UMG and Spotify, alleging that the two companies conspired to artificially inflate the popularity of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us track.
It's a potential catalyst for a fan backlash of epic proportions. Imagine the scenario, a lawsuit dismissal. What actions will his most enthusiastic, or some might say fanatical, followers take? Would they flood the digital realm with a torrent of fury, unleashing a wave of online criticism? Or would they push beyond the confines of the internet, taking their grievances into the physical world? The tension is palpable, the stakes are immense. This transcends mere music, it's about pride and loyalty, the extremes of fan devotion, where lines are blurred and boundaries are crossed.
To the top of the charts last year as a viral earworm, Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us is now the focus of a defamation suit.
Fan behavior has veered into increasingly troubling territory, a descent into the darker recesses of online interaction. Beyond the usual online squabbles, the petty arguments and digital insults, we see alleged spamming, harassment, even doxing, personal phone numbers targeted, inboxes flooded with messages laced with criticism, a digital onslaught designed to intimidate and silence. What fuels this level of obsession, this willingness to engage in such behavior? Is it pure, unadulterated passion, a misguided sense of loyalty? Or is it something darker, something more calculated, a coordinated campaign to discredit and silence dissent? The digital arena has become a battleground.
Drake is filing a petition against Universal Music Group and Spotify, accusing the companies of, quote, artificially inflating the spread of Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar.
Where personal attacks are the weapons of choice, where anonymity emboldens the most extreme actions, where then does the line between ardent support and outright harassment dissolve? And what are the repercussions when it does, when the digital world bleeds into the real one? The glazer culture, that phenomenon of unwavering, often blind devotion, demands closer examination. It's the epitome of obsessive fandom, where loyalty transcends reason, where the artist is elevated to a near deified status. The drive to defend and amplify, to silence any dissent, any criticism, becomes an all-consuming mission. But is this passion, or something else entirely? A reflection of our own insecurities, our own need for belonging in an increasingly fragmented digital world.
Certified lover boy, or was that grandfathered in?
I have no idea about what he's doing with his boy.
Is this solely a Drake phenomenon, a characteristic of his fan base alone? Or is it a symptom of the social relationships we form online, where we feel a sense of intimacy and connection with those we've never met? The boundary between fan and fanatic blurs, with real-time consequences, where online actions have real-world impact. It's a culture that demands allegiance. But what is the cost? Not just to the artists, but to the individuals caught in its grip. Let's turn our attention to the numbers, the cold, hard data that shapes the ever-evolving landscape of hip-hop. Streaming numbers, the lifeblood of the modern music industry.
Now we turn to rapper Drake, suing his own music label, Universal Music, over the label's promotion of a Kendrick Lamar track, which he says includes false, defamatory, and dangerous accusations.
Tell a story of dominance and disparity. A select few artists consistently pull in billions of streams, while others struggle to break through, to gain even a fraction of that exposure. What shifted? Is it the algorithm, the invisible hand that shapes our listening habits? Is it the ever-evolving tastes of the audience, the fickle nature of popular culture? Or is it something else entirely, a deeper shift in the way we consume and engage with music? And why does Juice WRLD, an artist no longer with us, still command massive numbers, years after his passing? Is it nostalgia, a testament to his enduring legacy? Or is it a reflection of the current state of the industry?
Kendrick drops a surprise album on November 22nd, much to the delight of his fans.
Where posthumous releases and curated playlists can keep an artist's memory alive, the digital age democratized music, giving everyone a voice, but it also created a winner-take-all arena, where a select few reap the rewards while others are left behind. Who wins? Who loses? And what does it mean for the future of hip-hop, for the artists striving to make their mark? Enter Playboi Carti, the enigmatic figure, the master of suspense, the architect of his own mystique. Will he release? That's the question on everyone's lips, the question that hangs in the air like a tantalizing promise. And if he does, what impact will it have on the charts, on the very fabric of the hip-hop landscape? Can he disrupt the established hierarchy, even unseat Drake from his throne? The anticipation is electric, the uncertainty palpable. Carti's cult following, a legion of devoted fans, is a force to be reckoned with, a testament to his unique artistry and his ability to connect with his audience on a deeper level. This potential release is a wild card, a potential game changer in a landscape already rife with tension and uncertainty. The ripple effects could be massive, altering the balance of power and setting off a new wave of competition, a new era of hip-hop dominance. The question is, will he deliver? And if he does, who will emerge on top? Who will reign supreme? Finally, let's examine Drake's position in this ever-evolving landscape, this digital battleground where fortunes are won and lost. He's a singles maestro, a master of the catchy hook, the radio-friendly hit, the architect of his own pop-rap empire. But in a changing hip-hop scene, where authenticity and experimentation are increasingly valued, is that enough? Can he maintain his dominance? Or is the game shifting beneath his feet, leaving him vulnerable to the rising tide of new talent? The rise of streaming, the dominance of social media.
And as we've taken this month to highlight Latin and Black artists, we close out Black History Month by spotlighting someone who is what the culture's feeling.
The ever-changing tastes of the audience. These are all factors that can disrupt even the most established careers, the most carefully crafted legacies. Is Drake's formula still effective? Or is he facing a challenge unlike any he's seen before, a test of his adaptability and his relevance? The pressure is on, the competition is fierce, and the stakes are higher than ever. Can he adapt? Can he innovate? Can he reinvent himself for a new generation? Or will he be left behind, a relic of a bygone era, as the next generation takes center stage, rewriting the rules of the game? The answer, like so much else in this story, remains to be seen, shrouded in uncertainty and anticipation. The battle for hip-hop supremacy rages on, a digital war fought with streams, social media posts, and fanatical devotion. But at what cost? Is this level of fan obsession healthy? Or is it a symptom of a deeper societal issue? A reflection of our own anxieties and insecurities? The lines between artist and fan, reality and illusion, are becoming increasingly blurred, creating a distorted sense of connection and blurring the lines between admiration and obsession. What does success truly mean in a world where it's measured not just in sales and accolades, but in the intensity of online fervor, in the number of likes and shares? And as the digital landscape continues to evolve, as new platforms emerge and new technologies reshape the way we consume music, who will emerge victorious? Will it be the artists who adapt and innovate, who embrace change and push the boundaries of creativity? Or will it be the fans who wield the most influence, who shape the narrative and dictate the direction of the culture? One thing is certain, the game has changed, the rules are constantly being rewritten, and the future of hip-hop is uncertain, shrouded in mystery and anticipation. But one thing is clear, the drama is far from over, the battle lines are drawn, and the clash of titans continues. And as we watch these titans clash, we're left to wonder, where will it all end? And what will be left in its wake?